Hi, and welcome to another video of the Target Individual Program, the Target Individual Experience. So, yesterday was quite an interesting day. Again, having my sister target me. I was in the house. I didn't really go outside yesterday. And having my sister target me, and now just came out. I just took a shower earlier, and my brother's daughter took a shower. She's a teenager. She's about 16, I think now. And so I'm in the living room, putting my shoes on and trying to put some stuff into my bag. She comes out the shower, towel wrapped around her. Right, comes into the living room. Now she doesn't go into the bedroom to change her clothes or put on clothes. Okay, and she keeps walking back and forth. Okay, and looking at me. And I'm like, okay, are they trying to do this pedophilia theme shit again? Trying to use her? I mean, it's just like my other niece, not my other niece, but my niece, my brother's daughter, that's my grandniece, great niece. My niece, would walk around the house with her panties and bra on, and her panties be all up in her butt. As an adult, walking around the apartment like that, when you have kids, as well as me being her uncle, like show total disregard for herself, as well as a lack of respect for the men that's in the house. Hey, my boy. What I tell you? Always got to be that one white boy, right? He was looking at the license plate of this vehicle right here. Okay, I look at another white Jewish guy now. Look. You see what I say? What I say? Right? So yeah, and every time she would come out of her bedroom, panties and bra. And she's a big girl, and them panties don't even fit her butt, and the type of panties she's wearing don't even cover her butt. Okay, and my sister is there too, and she thinks that she don't even say nothing. And again, that's what happens when you have these Christian church-going women raising kids by themselves, particularly girl children, and they don't even they don't even give them teach them any type of respect, right? For when you have a man in the house, you don't dress like that, so this is what they try to do, try to use this pedophilia theme and try to use women, girls into that shit, right? So yeah, so this dude standing on his phone as I walk past him, looks at me and then looks down at my block. I give a fuck. I go, listen, that's where I live. Y'all ain't gonna drive me out of my house, okay? And that's it. So we're not having that shit. I'm not having that shit. Okay? So y'all can take that shit elsewhere. Alright? So yeah. I'll be coming home later. Right? Going into my block and going into my apartment. So whatever the fuck y'all wanna do, y'all can do it. So stop with the bullshit. Alright? Stop with the bullshit and do what you're gonna do. Simple as that. Right? Because you're not intimidating me into whatever it is that you're trying to do. So there you go. Yeah, so anyway, as I was saying, so they use this pedophilia thing because they figure that once they have you in a state of emotional wreckage, and I should say, or emotional control, right? And they can use the technology to implant thoughts into your subconscious, hoping that you will act on it, without realizing what is being done to you. All right, and this is what they do. Look. He's standing there looking at this car. Yes, let me look at the vehicle also. Yes, HVN. Right. Yeah, looking at the car tire too, bro. Yep. So everything he's looking at, I'm looking at. It's just the car, the other car tires. I'm looking at it. Right? So yeah. I tell you. Yeah, right. Them on the people, like I said, they get paid. Their job is to harass you. It's a job for them. They get money. So, it is another form, another job creation. You have other people making money off of the misery and harassment of other people. All right, so that's the way it is. They make everything into a job or into a game. Because they know people ain't gonna turn on that shit, especially in these hard economic times. Right?
Right, absolutely. Yeah, actually,
especially in these hard economic times, this is the shit that they do, and they ain't gonna stop. And they're gonna try to make it seem like if you're a TI, you speak out against it, or you expose what they're doing. Like I said, that you're guilty of whatever it is they try to tell you. But that's a method and a means to shut you up, so that they can get away with doing this shit. Right? This shit ain't working with me. That's for sure. Do I see a bus? I guess I gotta take $1, man. Well, I guess he didn't want my money. Yeah, that shit is so funny. Like I said, you need to expose, and there's some slick bastards too that we had to create this program to try to hide it and to try to prevent exposure. They're very smart, I give them that. Okay? But, like I said, there are people like me and others who understand and realize what's going on. Okay? So there you go. And they will do whatever it takes so that they're not held accountable for the damage to people's lives and to people, to the people themselves that they put into these types of programs. You have to understand, it's all about avoiding accountability on their part, right? And we've seen this time and time again, over and over again. And as black people, we have to be smarter than this, but we're not. We're not at all. Okay? We are not smarter. And this is why other groups of people, they laugh at us. They say, look at these stupid black people. Okay? So yeah. Is that the bus? Yes, that is the bus. Yep. Okay. Which I don't understand. If you're walking, you got a mask on, you come out of the train station or come up from a bus, why are you pulling your mask down and touching your face, rubbing your nose? Like, this shit don't make no sense. Then you might as well not wear a mask. And this is what I've been noticing lately from some of these perps. They get on the bus, they'll have their hands over the seat, they're touching the poles on the bus, right? and then they're pinching their nose, touching their nose, rubbing their nose with their fingers, taking their mask down. Again, doesn't make any sense. At least walk with some hand sanitizer. Well, I shouldn't even say that because now they found out that a lot of these hand sanitizer has cancer causing agents. But yep, this is what they do, ladies and gentlemen. This is the madness. Yeah, here's my bus. Yeah, so just got off the bus and walking to the next bus. Look at her, yeah, look at her. She's looking. Look. You guys just rewind the video. You can see how her eyes were moving back and forth. Right? Looking down at my crotch. That's right. I'm gonna continue to record. Don't care what they say, what they try to do. I will record every time I step out of my house and expose their asses. Yeah, look at the glasses now. See how she deliberately stood up there as I got close, and I took her glasses off. Alright? And started pressing her thumb against the lens of her glasses. So look at this one now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's time. It's time for you motherfuckers to go to jail. Alright? See that shit? I'll tell you. You know, she's over there counting change in her hands. The same lady that took her glasses off. You know what I'm saying? This is the same shit. Okay? The same damn shit they do over and over again. Alright, now so you guys tell me that make any sense, right? She takes her glasses off and then she wipes the lens of the glasses with her thumb. Now, what do you think that's going to do to your glasses? Is it going to clean it? No. So why is she doing it? Because it's part of the targeting. Right? This is what they do. You know, they haven't had the opportunity yet to steal my glasses. They stole my brother's glasses twice already. Alright? You know, they stole his glasses twice already. Okay? So, I guess they haven't gotten the opportunity to steal mine. Okay? They got some real characters. Some real characters in the games that they play and who they put to target you at times. sure he stick his tongue out at me. Right? Eating peanuts. Yeah, y'all a bunch of nuts. That's what happened. Y'all a bunch of crazy ass nuts. As you walk by. He did this slick. See, he stick his tongue out because, again, trying to say, because I continue to expose what it is that they do and that I'm crazy and all this other shit. You see the NYPD roll by? Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. So, and then another he come take his mask off.
So you gonna leave
Take his mask off. You hear the dude coughing behind me?
You're not a friend.
Yeah, you hear the dude coughing behind me? So I'm gonna stick her finger in her ear, right? See? Tell you, they don't stop to the other one. Well, touching her nose, her long nails. Look. You gotta laugh at these people, man, because again, yeah. Hand signal, hand behind the head. See that shit? Yep. Look. And that's why. And then she pulls her mask down. Oh, listen, people already, they see my face again. So let me tell you guys and show you guys how ridiculous this is and how it's meant to, again, try to make you paranoid. Right? Look at this woman over here, putting her hands around him with 3 fingers. Right? Right? Okay? So yeah, they try to run that pedophilia theme. So these 3 young ladies coming up here, like teenage girls. But anyway, let me tell you guys how ridiculous this should sound, right? Right? So all this shit that they're running, me taking my mask down, have you. I know they watch my videos, so they see me out in the street and they see me when I'm in the house with no mask on, right? So again, I don't need to take my mask off in public for them to know who I am. They already know. Okay? But again, this is that persecutory bullshit they want to run, right? And again, having the NYPD involved in it, members of the NYPD involved in it, right? This is what they do. Okay? This is exactly what they do. So I want you guys to understand this, particularly if you're a TI, right? They run these scripts or these street theaters because they're conditioned a certain way. And like I said, being that I study what it is that they're doing, right? Because I study what it is that they're doing. They know that they can't fool me anymore, right? They can't fool me because I have too much proof. You know what I'm saying? I have too much proof. Okay? I have too much proof, right, to show what it is that they're doing. And they're mad. Like I said, they're mad. The one thing about these Coercive Persuasion Program is that, again, they try to get away with it. They try to discredit the people who they put into these programs, who they engage in this type of tactics, psychological tactics, this type of brainwashing. Let's call it for what it is. It's brainwashing, right? Coercive persuasion, meaning that you are using psychology to change a person's mind into what you want them to be, right? Or to try to manipulate a person in order for you to get what you want out of that person. Okay, so let's be clear on this shit, right? Let's be clear. This is what they do, and the fact that so many people feel like it's okay, right? That it's totally okay, it's totally fine. It tells you about the society. And like I always talk about that Darren Brown, how he does Darren Brown and his show, one of his show called Game Show, and it talks about in the game show he shows that how the majority of people, particularly women, will engage in behavior that will destroy a person's life, or even kill a person. right? So this is nothing new. Like I said, this is not a surprise to me anymore. This is not something that I say is unbelievable anymore, because I understand human behavior, human mentality. Not to say there are things in this program that you can learn and use it against them. Okay, you learn from it and you use it against these individuals. And one of the things is exposing them, for the things that they do, for who they are. This is what you got to do. All right. Don't believe that these are good people, good Christians, good Muslims, whatever. They're not. All right. They are not. And there's a reason why. Like I said, they try to get me to be quiet. They try to use money, try to use women. Well, if you do, right? Where she grab my trash? I hope the camera picked it up, because I didn't really look to see if the camera picked it up or not. But we shall see. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. Look at this one. Look at this one. Yeah. Yep. And this is why I do what I do, because people won't believe me when I say this shit. Right? They won't believe me at all. And speaking about that shit, my therapist, I guess, don't want to see me no more, because she hasn't sent me a link to our session in about 3 weeks. Right? She has not. Look her trying to make a finger like a gun talking on the phone. The white woman over here. This shit is so funny. Again, they send these subliminal threats. Well, listen, I'm still out here. I ain't paranoid. I still walk the street late at night coming home from camp. Right? I ain't afraid. Who's the coward? If you're gonna do it, do it. Okay? You ain't gonna try to intimidate me into fear or having being killed. Hey, go ahead. Like I said, it just shows who you are. Right? There you go. I'm talking about the first. You know what I'm saying? It shows you who they are. And we know who they are. Liars, murderers, pedophiles, extortionists. Right? The worst form of criminal element. The worst form of human behavior. Okay? This is who they are. And so they go on this this power trip, this ego trip that they feel they have, and they think that they can try to manipulate me, right? Look at her. Look, see, she did the gun finger. What happened there? The red car comes up. Look. Right? Now you start to see a sea of red. Look. Right? Now you guys see, what are you looking at? What are you looking at, dude? Yeah, police jeep are going back and forth now. Yep, see that shit? And again, they're running a script to try to silence me, to try to say because I am recording what's going on. This is what they do. This is the script that they try to run. Look. This is the script that they try to run. And let me tell you how ridiculous people are. This is still coronavirus, and they're still touching their face. They still have their hands all over their face. Right? So that just to show you people's mentality, right? It shows you people's mentality that even when there's a pandemic, right, that they will still do things to put themselves in danger. And that to show you how our mentality as human beings are, right? It shows you how one thing this pandemic has shown us is as with any other thing, right? As with any other thing else, that human beings will always do things that will put themselves in danger, regardless of whether they know the danger or not. Because that's just who we are as a people, as human beings. Sometimes that curiosity is more than our logical, critical thinking, right? And especially when you have people who've been cooped up in their house for so long, they'll lose their mind. One thing I gotta say about STI is that we've been isolated for so long that this is nothing new to us, but it's new to them. And you see how well they're handling it. They're not handling it well at all. Alright? But then they expect you as a TI to handle isolation when they themselves can't even handle isolation. Now look, this bus took a long time to come because now look how many people here waiting for this bus. Look, it's two of them too. Two of them now. Right? This is what they love to do. They love to hold up the buses, until it gets crowded. Okay? Because again, this is what they do.